Hello YouTube, Southeast Hacker here, with some other crazy things I like to collect. Antique glass, whether that be soda pops. There's one, a new grape from 1930. Got a big chip on the bottom of it right here. There it is, right there. But still a nice specimen. This is an awesome bottle right here. This was a, did some research on this. This has a glass ball in there, and they put the lemon soda in there, and the gas from the soda would push this ball up there to the top and seal it. Pretty awesome. Haven't seen one of those. Those got to be pretty rare, I'm guessing. But I like old antique soda bottles and medicine bottles. Because I'm a Gen Xer, and like this one right here, the 10 ounce. I cashed in on many of these when I was a kid. 10 ounce, you'll notice up here at the top, return for deposit. So I would go and gather up everybody's old soda bottles and take them in and get me a candy bar and a soda, free soda. So, awesome. Here's one of the oldest Coke bottles that I have. The thing about glass collecting, look for the green. You'll notice modern day bottles do not have this green look to it. This is because back then they did not know how to get the impurities out of the sand to make the glass. So these green ones, they have impurities in them, and that causes the glass to turn green from my research. This one here is a 20s Coca-Cola. This is before my time here. But very thick bottle. You'll notice these older bottles, they have very thick. You drop these, they very rarely broke, even though they are glass. If he drops it on the bottom, you'd get a ding on there, but the bottles never broke, and they were all recycled. Here's a more modern one. This is a 75th anniversary Coca-Cola bottle. Note the clear glass, because it's a more modern bottle. 1977. Now I've got some older bottles here that I don't think these were soda bottles, but this one here, from Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham. And it's Hooper's, Worcester, Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know what kind of store or drink this was. May have actually been medicine. So I found these. These are like canisters. I found them at a yard sale, and I give $1 a piece. I got the whole set. There's the other two right there. These are Italian made. These say made in Italy on the bottom. It's probably upside down. Oh well. Anyway, they say made in Italy on the bottom. And these could be hand blown. I'm not sure because the sides aren't perfect. And there's air bubbles in this glass. Pretty old. Try to find you a bubble here. Thought there was a bubble in this right there. See the bubble in that glass right there around the edge? So yeah, those I picked up for $1 a piece at a yard sale. Somebody didn't know what they had, and I picked up the bottle. I picked up one of them and saw made in Italy on it, and started looking at the glass, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty old, so pretty cool. Also got some of these. I got a couple of these telephone. These went up on your old-timey telephone poles. These were the insulators, I think they were called. There's another one over there, if you can see it right there. So I got a couple of those. Here's a more modern Coke bottle. The more modern stuff has the Coke and then the Coca-Cola. This is a more modern type here. But also have a few medicine bottles. Well, before I get to that, some milk bottles, quart milk glass. Not milk glass, but milk bottle. You know what I'm saying? I got the quart and the pint. These are later, more modern. Obviously, they're clear. But the older ones actually had embossed stuff on it. This one has a small embossing on it. But they had, the older milk bottles, they had all the dairy name and all the information where the milk came from. And so a couple of milk bottles there. Again, before my time. And then here we have this one here. Note the green color. Chattanooga Medicine Company is what this says. On one side or the other, trying to see. There we go. Chattanooga Medicine Company right here. So anyway, I had it backwards. There you go. Chattanooga Medicine Company. So a lot of older bottles. You look for the embossed stuff. The embossed is what's worth money. And the paper label stuff is good too. You find some of the older. Any Gen Xer will know what this is. Castor oil. Here's a smaller one that says castor oil on it. That stuff is nasty. Yes, I've had it. It's nasty. My dad gave it to me when I was a kid. Here's another little small, tiny Chattanooga Medicine Company with some embossing on it. A little small medicine bottle. You know, it just takes me back to yesteryear. This is a repop. This is a repop of an older bottle. Property of Coca-Cola. This is what the old ones would look like. Obviously, they would be way thicker and way darker greener than this. This is a, you know, they're trying to imitate the green glass. Obviously, that's a modern top. So, this was a modern reproduction of one of the older Coca-Cola style bottles. But I just thought I would share this stuff with you. You know, pretty cool, something different. Oh yeah, I've got one more to show you. I do live in Alabama, y'all, so you know, get that in the shot. We do have some big whiskey jugs, so collect these. This one, obviously, again, the green tinge, just what you look for in old glass. So this is more modern because it does have a screw top. The other ones, the older ones like this, would have a blob top. And this is what you call a blob top. It's just got a blob at the top of it. So, but this is a more modern one, probably 40s, 50s maybe. You know, the 30s and 20s would have a blob top on those with a you know, with a cork in it, of course. So thought I would share some of that with you. Kind of a longer video, but something different today. Yeah, I collect weird stuff. But, you know, again, I remember going to the store, reaching in that big cooler. You had those big coolers that sit outside the store. You slide the doors open and reach down into that cold thing and pull out a nice old Coca-Cola bottle and drank it. It was so good. Just reminds me of when I was a kid. And collecting these and redeeming them in. Nostalgia, I guess you would call it. So, something different today. I do collect some old banks. Let me see if I can grab this one without just destroying it here. I don't know why that's on there, but this I collect some of these as well. This is South Trust Bank, no longer, you know, in business. These are actually advertising pieces here, and I have some more of these, and I have some Coca-Cola repops like this as well. But you know, I collect some different kind of stuff. You know, these are actually heavy die cast. So thought I'd share that with you today. A little bit more about me, a little behind the silver kind of action today. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. Have a good one. Stay cool, stay hydrated, drink you something. And we'll check you later. This is Southeast Stacker, running out of memory.